Greetings and salutations from Orlando, Florida. This is author J.S. Snow. Welcome to this Sunday's edition of the Metal Meet and Greet for February 22nd, 2015. Due to a viewer suggestion, I am playing some heavy metal in the background. You were hearing Slipknot, Psychosocial. What Hyatt Stevenson sounds like on drums in my head. Alright, let's get to upcoming events featuring yours truly. Wednesday, February 25th, I will be hosting a fundraising event on Facebook. I thought it was an author takeover. It's not. It's for Thomas Duder. And he's raising money for his third installment of his series. I'm not going to butcher the name of it. I can barely pronounce it. You'll see the promos on Facebook and my website. Be there. $1 donation buys a lot. And absolutely finances this indie writer's dream. So I'm thrilled for him and thrilled to be able to help him. I met Tom through the Outcast radio show. He was one of the guys that interviewed me. He is otherwise known as That Bastard. Now, I have to chastise That Bastard for just a second because he done screwed up. Okay. I thought my interview was going to be aired this Wednesday, and so I was doing the takeover and the radio interview in conjunction with one another. Well, it turns out my interview, the show that I'm being a special guest on, is not being aired until Wednesday, March 4th. The shows are every other week, Tom. Really? Dude. Oh my gosh. So March 4th is when I will be on YouTube as a featured guest for the Outcast radio show. So I'm changing the promo on that and posting that to Facebook as soon as possible. The four guys hosting it are just incredible guys, hysterically funny, wonderful to interact with. It really was a great show, and I was happy to do it. It was 2 hours I'll never forget. So much so, one of my books, Pride, coming out, features main character Hendrix. He has 4 college roommates. They all share a house. And I was always trying to put together these 4 guys. You know, who are they? What are they studying in school? Just, you know, are they geeks? Are they jocks? Are they... I don't know. These 4 guys are now Hendrix's roommates. They're total character inspiration. Yeah. You guys are awesome. I can't wait to write you. It's going to be just a blast. So, Wednesday, March 4th, Outcast Radio. I'm the featured guest. It's actually their very first show. They just aired the pilot, and so far it's coming back rave reviews. So, happy to be part of it. Monday, March 16th, Sarah Darlington's book release, Changing Tides. I will be doing a takeover from 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Really excited for Sarah. She's the one that hosted the Book Boyfriend author takeover event recently and is just an incredible person, and really looking forward to participating in that. Thank you, Sarah. On Saturday, March 21st, this is brand new. I will return down under to my friends in Australia and do another takeover down under. Susan Child, she has a new book coming out called Smash. The time has yet to be determined. I think she's still putting together the schedule and calculating the United States time via Sydney. They're only 11 hours ahead, so... But I still think I'm going to be up really, really early for this one. That's okay. Sunday, March 29th, I will be taking over Issa Loves Books 10,000 like celebration event. 10,000 likes for bloggers. This is huge. This is a major milestone. I congratulate these ladies. Wow, that is phenomenal. I love following their pages and getting great ideas and following new authors, and it's just fantastic. Thank you for inviting me to do this. It's a quick one, half an hour, 1:30 to 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Be in conjunction with Greenwich Mean Time. So it's being hosted in London. So This American coming to London, baby. All right, Saturday, April 25th, the Awesome Aussies Book and Friends Author Takeover event. I have been talking about this until I'm blue in the face. I will continue to. We need to grab more authors for it. There's a ton of time slots available. The primetime U.S. slots are going quick. So if you really want to be a part of this, you need to jump on it. I will be on 2 times that day, 5 a.m. Eastern Time, Sassy Lewis, who I've teamed up with, she's the author that asked me over there to do this with her. She'll be on at 4. She'll be on an hour before me. Then I will be on that night at 6 p.m. And Sassy will be on at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Terry George will also be in this event as well. We're really excited to have her along. I think there are only 10-hour time difference between London and Brisbane. So she will be joining the fun at 6 a.m. that day. So triple threat. Australia, London, United States, taking over the world. Yes. Okay. So that's what's going on. As far as any more events are concerned, I'm not going to be doing any. I've got to start putting the kibosh on it because it's starting to kind of take over my life right now, and I really need to get to writing. But it's hard when an author PMs me and invites me to her event and wishes me to be a part of it. It promotes her, and I hope one day they'll pay it forward and pay me the compliment in return. I don't know, maybe. All right, contests. See the website. All right, new series. This is a huge announcement. Big. Let me give you some background story on it. I sent a fan recently the new version, full version of Claiming. The beta readers for this project only got the first new half. This reader is the only person in the world. You know who you are? She is the only person to see the completed work. And she came back just raving about it. I'm thrilled. She wants to know more about these characters. And I got to tell you, at first I was just going to excuse it. By the way, that's Five Finger Death Punch you're hearing. Okay. So anyway, I was just going to excuse them and just put them in their own little world and never hear from them ever again. Yeah, being a series writer, I think that's next to impossible. Garrett and Mariah Latimer. The Latimer family series has been born. Now, they're not going to get their own book. Let me explain. They're older. They're parents, soon to be grandparents, and I want to make them an integral part of their children's books. Oh, yeah. So there's the series. First one, book 1, will be called Mulligan. Will feature their eldest, Garrett Jr., PGA professional golfer. Oh, yeah. Golfers are hot. They are. Golf is hot. Golf is hot. Okay. Book 2. Their advertising executive son who lives in New York, Lucas. The book was called Pitch. Book 3 features first of their twin girls, Rebecca. Her book will be called Jumpstart. And book 4 features the second twin, Renea, and her book, Rebirth. There it is. When? I have no idea. Here's the funny part about this whole thing. JBSTSP Books is made up of 2 authors right now, myself and Brooklyn T. Payton. Brooklyn T. Payton writes dark erotica. She's being very resistant right now with releasing anything. And once she does, the literary world should look the hell out because, oh, mind-blowing. Totally mind-blowing. But anyway, between her and I, there are 38 total outlines. And only 3 have been published. So, holy shit. That's massive. That's a lot of books. I will be writing for a long time to come, especially if I continue to work full time. So, there you go. All right, let's get to some questions. Barbara Sanders, my bud, my Seahawk bud. She asks, "It must be hard to work full time and write. You say you do your best. You say your best ideas come from when you're driving, but how do you remember them when you get home?" Really good question. I've never been a fan of Post-it notes. The reason why is you write something important down on one of them son of bitches and you lose it. You lose it. It's stuck to somebody else's shoe. It's walking down the street. It's underneath a car tire somewhere. It gets lost. I'm a firm believer in keeping stuff in notebooks. And, well, This is my answer to it. Okay? So I will get to work, hurry up and write down the idea. Then I will tape it inside the notebook. Also, gas station receipts. Yeah, that's a good place for notes. The cardboard backing of notepads, that's a good place for notes. Hotel, when you have to go to a hotel for a stupid meeting, the teeny tiny itsy bitsy little notebooks they give you. I steal a ton of those notes. I need to tape those inside. But anyway, anything. Cocktail napkins. I write my ideas down on everything I possibly can when they enter my head. Then usually at lunchtime, I'll translate it and get it into the book. There you go. In fact, redemption. This notebook is just redemption. This place ever lights on fire, God forbid, I pray it never does. I will be grabbing the following: my purse, this notebook, and the cat. That's it. That's all that will survive the fire. Oh, and my external hard drive. Are you kidding me? The books are on that. Oh, okay, so 4 things. 4 things. Joyce Drummond. Wow. Maybe naked, no makeup, in bed, unmade, surprises galore in store. Okay, so the bed is made. No makeup. I am dressed. And it's uncertain at this time if the cat will make an appearance. But there you are. Still haven't shown up naked. One of these days I'm going to. I'm just, out of clear blue sky, I'm just going to go, ta-da! And you're all going to go, Barbara, please be dressed. We don't need to see your boonies. Okay. All right. Maybe I'll just do it in a bra. I have really nice bras. Really nice. All right. Louisa Gray. As a giant fan of your work, I would like to know, how does a story formulate for you and how do you organize it into a structured novel? First of all, good day. Louisa is a friend of mine, a fan of mine down under, and she attended my takeover event for Sassy Lewis yesterday. Great event. That was a lot of fun. I really had a good time. To answer your question, everything in my world begins with an outline. I have always outlined everything I've ever done. Homework throughout my school years was started with an outline form. Once you have an outline form, you have a structure in front of you that you can follow. Being a secretary now for 26 years, you have to be organized in order to just keep track of all the crap. So organized outlines to me are essential. I will start with an idea. I will then start each chapter in the outline and buzz what I want it to be about, fill in a little bit here and there, and after a while I have my final chapters, beginning of the story to the end of the story. As it goes along, as the story is being written, I fill it in more. I have my saved outlines from all 3 of my works so far, and it's amazing how they grew from little outlines to monumental outlines. It is essential to help me not, forget anything. How do I organize it into a structured novel? It's exactly that. I just simply follow the outline. It's also a great way to help if I've forgotten something that needs to go in. I can take a look back at the outline and go, oh, it was supposed to go in this chapter here, or it was supposed to go in this chapter here. And sometimes chapters have to be renumbered, consequently, because of that fuck up. That's okay. That's just the way it is. So, outlining, I'm a huge fan of it. I'm a huge fan of it. I cannot stress it more, especially for series writers. Outline's not for everybody, but series writers, you have to. You have to carry on from one novel to the next, multiple people's lives, and that has to keep some organized structure, because smart readers will pick up on inconsistencies. Smart readers will pick up, hey, I thought so-and-so, this, or I thought she was doing this, but you don't mention it here in this. They'll pick up on it. You will have your consistency readers out there, and you need to be mindful of them. So, organize, outline. All right, that is it. Thank you for asking the questions, by the way. That was a joy and a treat. I'm going to be updating the website here in just a little bit, so hopefully by the time this airs, you'll see all the new events. I hope that you will take the time out of your schedules and participate in them. Indie authors really appreciate your love and support. Don't forget to leave a review. We love it when you do. Keeps us going, keeps us motivated. From Orlando, Florida, this is author J.S. Snow signing out. Cheers. Bye.